Okay, so here is the deal today. I came to this farm to go metal detecting. There's some beautiful fields that have been cut. The crops are all off of them, soybeans, so it's like baby butt smooth, but it's kind of windy out there, so I didn't want to risk making a video with all the noise across the microphone. So here we are in this gully in the middle of the field. Now, we have been here before, and the last time we were here, there were pawpaws on the trees, and we finally can come back because hunting season is pretty much over. This farm is leased to hunters, so I had to stay away from it for a couple months. So we're going to dig out a cave today, and I think it's going to be really exciting. I'm super psyched. There's a really neat raccoon path going down into it. It looks like a raccoon super highway, so maybe there's a giant cave down there too. That's always a good sign when the raccoons are hanging out in it. So let me show you what we're going to do. We'll look down into the sinkhole right here, and then we'll get to work. I wanted to show you the ravine that we're in first. You can see it's really cool looking. Up here there's a lot of rocks. Legend has it they actually quarried rocks out of here back in like the 1800s. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's a lot of rock showing. The sinkhole we're going to work on is right down there. Now, when we were here last time, I went in it just a little bit. It needs to be dug out, though. I couldn't get in very far. But I saw a neat, like, jug hanging out of the ceiling when I reviewed the GoPro footage later that night. Because what I did is I had a GoPro on a stick and just kind of put it down in there and moved it around. I couldn't really get in it. But we're going to try to get that crockery today. We'll look around for some bartles while we're digging. But hopefully we'll get in the cave. Now, there's a rumor, although I don't believe it, that a couple guys were in this cave a long time ago, and they got in here by going into a cave that's along the river. Now that's like a mile away, okay? There is a cave down there I know about, but it doesn't go that deep into the, into the hillside. But they told somebody that told somebody that they came out of this sinkhole and could hear the farmer up in the field and went back down. And that was the end of the story. I don't believe it, because that would make this the biggest cave in the state of Maryland, I think, because it'd be over a mile long. But we're going to find out if there's really something here today, I hope. And it's really a lot more likely if we actually get down there and start digging instead of talking. But you know how I am, I like to talk. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll show you the raccoon superhighway, and we will get down in there and start digging. I even brought gloves today, so don't get cut. No infections. I'm lucky that way sometimes. Let's work our way around here carefully. I was really excited when I came up here because this is the raccoon path. And you can see that is very well used. Goes down to that, on that tree right there, and goes right down into the cave. So hopefully we won't get bit by a rabid raccoon or a rocky raccoon, because there's probably some in there because there's a lot of rocks we have to dig out. But I'm still yapping, so I'll try to stop now. Well, after I pick up my gear. Should have left my camera on because I almost fell coming down the hill. You can see the slide right there. All right, here's the cave, or the sinkhole that I'm sure is going to have a cave in it because the raccoons are in it. And well, let's see what we can see down here. Hopefully that's something I moved last time. But yeah, okay, so the hole drops down here. You see lots of tracks coming out. You see pipes and stuff down there. I dropped the GoPro in there, and I could see something on the ceiling back here, back this direction. So what we're going to do is we'll try to start moving all the stuff out of here and make it big enough so we can really get a good look down in there. And then we'll follow the raccoon trail. Some stuff here. I'm going to definitely put on my gloves, I absolutely promise, as soon as I put the camera down. And there's a piece of this stuff, so who knows? I don't know what that is. A lot of junk in here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my gloves on, start moving stuff, and hopefully this will be an exciting dig. If it isn't, we'll go up there in the woods. So there's some piles of, well, old junk piles. Hopefully there'll be some bottles in there, or we'll be able to find a really old one, because this farm is old. It was like, the house is mid 1700s, so there's a, you hear the wind in the trees up there. Yeah, I wish we would have been in the fields, but we'll have to just do this today. All right, so what I'm going to do is just start throwing some of this stuff up out of here. I'm really kind of hopeful because this is in a big ravine and it goes for like a quarter of a mile, so there's a lot of water that comes down here. And if it just came in here and just filled up with water, the raccoons wouldn't be going in and out of it. So that's an old, probably a wagon wheel, I guess. I don't know. Wait. The rim to an old wagon wheel. There might be some old stuff in here once we get down there ways. I hope. I actually do have my rabies vaccination, so if I get bit, I might not die. I shouldn't anyway. We're not going to try not to get bit though. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the camera off for a little bit and get this work down because it's going to take me a while. I didn't even bring my big shovel either. I wish I'd done that, but since I didn't really plan on doing this today, I didn't bring all my digging out caves and sinkhole gear, so you guys hang tight, okay? I'll be right back, I promise. So I've been working on for about half an hour and getting a lot of the sticks out of here. I have to go slow because I don't want everything to fall back down inside. Lots of big rocks here, so that might actually slow us down today or even stop us before we get too far. Haven't looked in there, just got the flashlight out, thought we'd look together. What do you say? This is the area I cleared out right here. It was actually up to about here. I got all the sticks and the mud and stuff and threw it up on the bank. I did find one, a weird little bottle. I had no idea what it was until I just turned the camera on it right now and it says turtle wax. So I guess we know what that is now. This is a lot of the sticks and stuff that I've been throwing out, a few bottles, but nothing old. All right, let's see what the raccoons are up to. Let's look down in here. That's where they went down. Okay, oh, they went that way too for sure. See all kinds of tracks going back up in there. Let's see what we have down here. This is what I'm interested in. These rocks are worrisome because I can't move them by myself, but I can always get help, huh? All right, let's see. Looks like rock there, some bottles, lots of fill. You see that's a bottle right there. Not sure what the other side looks like. Doesn't look like it really goes anywhere either, does it? All right, well, shoot. I'm gonna have to move that for sure. And some of these others. Maybe get a little winch or something, because it looks like the raccoon's actually going back that way underneath. You can see there's all kinds of tracks and water and stuff back in there, so. All right, well, let's dig some more. Hopefully this won't be a really short video with like nothing of interest in it like a lot of my recent ones. But it might be. All right, I'm gonna dig some more. So I thought I'd share the excitement of this possible discovery with you. I have no idea what it is, but I've been digging a lot of this kind of stuff out of the hole, so it'd be neat if we actually found a whole one, although I kind of doubt it with all these rocks in here. Well, I thought that was going to be glass, but I actually think it's probably yeah, it's metal. It's some type of it's not any good either, so I'm having to dig this stuff out like this, like really slow, because I don't want too much of it to go back in the hole. And a lot of it's falling down there anyway. All right, let's see what it is. Oh, it's a chamber pot. I guess that could be. I don't know. Thunder mug, chamber pot, what do you think? Got a big old handle on it. That's pretty though, isn't it? I'm not really getting a lot, but this is what I'm doing, just slowly digging out piece by piece. I see bottles up here, but they're not very old. This looks like a flashlight right there. A little bit of adjustment so you can see it. Is that a flashlight, do you think? I think it was, yeah. There's a lot of broken glass too, though, so gotta be careful. Alright. I'm not really, see the glass just went down. I'm not gonna really try to save anything like this because I know it's not old, but as you can tell, you know what? Let's use this for a digger. There we go. I don't want to, of course, I don't want to drop too much in there. But yeah, that's an old flashlight is what it is. Probably not very old even. I'm going to keep digging down. If I see anything more exciting than what we just dug, I'll show it to you. But I'm not really hopeful that we're going to find anything too old just yet anyway. Kind of weird looking. Let me dig that bottle out while you're here so you can get an idea how old it might be. Maybe. Looks like some type of soda bottle, probably. Yeah. There we go. Hey. Oh, that, if it's, yeah, it's not broken. That's another one. Hey, jeez. Yeah, probably better if I had a stick or something, wouldn't it? Oh, there's a wire sticking out of here, poking me. I don't have anything strong enough. Didn't really come to bottle dig. Thought we were going to be metal detecting. Alright. I can't budge it. It's really wedged in there, man. I don't know. You know, I do have a shovel. Why don't you hold on a second? Let me go grab that thing. Hey. A digging shovel, but I think it will work in a pinch. I thought this was something old. I wouldn't be doing this to it, but I suspect it's not that old. There we go. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. Vinegar, maybe? Some type of condiment. All right. I'll get back at digging. The next scene will either be something truly amazing or it'll be me winding up the video. So maybe a raccoon will come running out of here. That would be cool. I'll try to get that if it does. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to bring this dig to a close. I'm getting some of these rocks moved, but some big ones are starting to slide down in there, and those are definitely bone crushing rocks, entrapment rocks, things that would not make me or you happy if they fell on our legs. So I'll show you what I'm dealing with, and I'm going to go ahead and push them down, and we'll come back another day, maybe bring a little winch or something. We'll get them up out of here, but I just don't think we should dig anymore today. Now, I think you'll agree, unless they fall in there and it makes better holes above them that we can dig. Let's take a look at what we have. This is the one right here that's starting to slide in, and I'm afraid it's going to trap me, so I'm going to have to go ahead and knock it on down the hole once I get my legs up out of there, and we'll see what we're left with after this. See, it's breaking away right there. I guess we could probably get rid of some more of this dirt and stuff. We might be able to flip this back and get another peek, but until we get rid of this big one over here, that one right there, that big flat one is going to slide down, I'm not going to go down in there. So give me a few more minutes. I'll dig out what I can. We'll take another look and probably have to call it a day. And we'll go look for a bottle dump or something up in the other woods. Just get that to roll over so we can see behind it, but I'm not going to be able to do it with just this shovel. It's not very easily. Yeah. Alright. It moves. I'll take kind of a peek around there. Well, let me bring you along. Take these gloves off. I can use the camera better. God, the ground is like semi-frozen or something. It's really cold. Definitely keeps going that way up underneath there, but we can't do that until we move the rocks on top. I didn't realize it was going to be quite so tough here. I thought it'd be more trash than this stuff, than the big rocks. All right, so we'll come back. We'll get these rocks slid out of here, and this one maybe over to where I'm sitting. We'll open it up that way and hopefully be able to get into it. It's a pretty deep, nice sinkhole. Got some big, these are natural rocks right there, so that's probably where the cave's going to go into eventually, so we've got a ways to go yet. If I see anything else amazing, I'll let you know. Otherwise, thanks for joining me on this very short and uneventful video. Hope it's an uneventful day too coming up. I'm going to try to move these rocks one more time. If you're watching this video, I survived. Rock's actually broken in two right in the middle. It's kind of weird. Should be able to break it apart pretty easy, get rid of it. All right. Let me get down there any further though. I I brought my rock hammer. Probably break it right apart. Jeez. I'll go on top of it. Your hat. Yeah, I can't go any further. So it's wedged in there between this rock and the dirt, so I'll try to slide it down a little bit, but I'll clean out above it and see what's behind there. That's where that raccoon was going. And a little tire right there. I'll let you see what we find in a minute. Well, I'm still at it. What I've done is that big rock it's come in two pieces, like it's delaminated at the top. So I'm gonna try to get it down and out of the way, and maybe try to get that other one moved so we can see back that direction. That's the direction the raccoons are going. So if the cave goes anywhere, I suppose the raccoons know better than I what direction it goes. So try to get this down a little bit further without hurting ourselves. Good luck with that, right? Already got it slid down a good ways. There we go. And like gravity take over if I can. Problem is it's hung up on that side over there, so I have to get it past that. Lots of thorns on it. I'm gonna have to jump across. Whee! Up on the old carpet. I can't quite get it by myself. I think if I had another person, we could flip it right over before you get rid of that. But I don't know what that is. It's like an old barrel with a stove in it or something. Alright. Well, I'm not going to be able to break that rock at all, so I'm going to turn the camera off. I really don't think it's going to be anything to see until I come back and break these up a little bit. So we go down that way. So this really is goodbye. Until the next time. So, it's been about an hour, and I'm still at it, even though I've signed off twice on this video. I've managed to lever the rock up a little bit with my shovel and just putting wedges and stuff under it. Went up on the bank, I got a great big old log. So now, in my moment of triumph, I've turned the camera back on for you to participate. Whew! I'm going to take this as like a big lever. I'm going to take this log. Hopefully it's not too rotten. I'm going to flip this rock up over there. Then I think we'll be able to get this other one, which is smaller. It's much thinner. And flip it up and then continue into the cave where the raccoon was going. So, are you ready? Don't hold your breath on this one. I don't know if it's going to work. Alright, I have to go up the bank. Here we go. If I can even lift it up. Get further underneath it, I guess. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, little doggy. Oh yeah, little doggy. Ooh, it's cracking. Hope it didn't crack on me. Almost, guys. Almost. Well, I don't really want to put my leg down there, do I? All right, Whew. I don't know if we get this to help hold it up while I reposition that thing. Probably not, huh? It's too long. Just a little bit more. There, okay. I'll reposition this one. This. Oh, it's heavy. Now we should be able to get it. Fortunately, it's hitting the bank over here. I don't think this one's going to be very heavy. It's a lot thinner than that. Same diameter, same shape, but it's just a lot thinner. So I think I can wedge that up with my shovel. All right, I'll get back to you in a minute. I'll try to get over just a little bit more. And I promise you, after I get a drink of water and do some work, you'll see the amazing discovery that's under that rock. All right, so if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Thank you. Back in this multi-floor rose again. I'll just break it off, get rid of it. I'm getting stuck, I hope. Jeez, that stuff's nasty. Ow, 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 ow. Wherever I throw that stuff, I always end up getting in it again. All right, you ready? There we go. It's not exactly a light one either, but it's not near as heavy. I'm trying to flip it up on the other one. Woo! Need a wedge, something to stick under there. I'm not gonna be able to hold it back with my leg, that's for sure. Let's see about this one. Maybe underneath it. It's not quite, it's too long, isn't it? No, it's too short. Almost. Well, for some reason my camera turned off all by itself while I was doing that, but I got the rock moved. Super dangerous. But at least we'll be able to get the flashlight and kind of peek down in there. Let's see what kind of tools we'll need when we come back. A little bit out of breath, sorry, but that big one right there is kind of like a little caddy. It is about ready to fall, so I'm not going to do a whole lot. I need to get this big one back a little bit more, then I can get that one back a little bit. But first what we're going to do, well, I'll get down in there and make it a little safer, but I want to see if I can figure out where that groundhog, the raccoon was going in, and look where his trail goes, because that's where I think the cave's going to go. So probably won't do much digging, but we'll look. And as soon as I get that uncovered, I'll show you, and then we really will quit, because I can't do anything more with these big rocks. All right, give me 5 minutes. Well, I guess technically I fibbed to you again, because I've been digging on it for about another half an hour or so. It's looking pretty interesting. I'll show you what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm following that raccoon tunnel, and I'll show you where it is. And I'm digging the dirt out of here and putting it up against these rocks so they can't come backwards now. And I'm just going to fill this area in as I go, because I think that's the direction we need to go. Let me show you what we're looking at. I haven't actually looked down in here with a flashlight yet. But you can see it's kind of opening up. I mean, we can't crawl down in there, but the dirt's all washed away from the rocks. I think this is the raccoon tunnel up in here. I can't really see up in there very well. I don't know if it goes anywhere. I'm looking through the camera right here, but it looks like it drops down in the back there. You know, is that eyeballs? No, I guess not. It probably drops down and connects up to here. You see all kinds of footprints down in there. So that's a good sign. We might be getting close. I'm going to move some of these little rocks. These are all pretty small. That looks really safe still. And I think once we get that bottle out and a few of these other rocks, we'll be able to get a good idea of what's going on. If I don't get a raccoon in my face, whoo boy, we got lucky today. Let's keep digging. Okay, this is really it, because I'm not just a little bit disgusted. I'm tired. I can see where the raccoons are going back in there, but I can't like really see a giant tunnel or anything. Definitely worth still digging on another day. Maybe get a buddy or two back here. Help out a little bit, but we're quitting today for sure. I did find one cool bottle. First McNess Company, Freeport, Illinois, but it's a screw top. So I'm not too excited about it. There's a broken one there. I actually have pretty high hopes for this spot because, like I said, we're in a really good area for caves. We're about a mile from the river. And if it does go down underground and head to the river, man, we could have an awesome cave here. So we're going to come back another day for the third or fourth time. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has